All right, hey guys, went and saw American Assassin this afternoon, and it wasn't good. I've reviewed some other stuff in the past. Really, it's more like gun movies, because I'm a gun guy. My full-time job, I travel around the country teaching firearms and tactics. That's what I do. So, the unique perspective of how a gun guy views gun movies. Some people may find it interesting, even if I am not top-notch with my movie criticism skills. Anyway, let me review this movie. I've given some positive reviews to gun movies in the past. This one will not receive a favorable review for me. Now, little disclaimer, I'm not going in movies, gun movies, trying to pick them apart and be like, look how unrealistic this is. Really, I'm just going to check out, enter kind of like a little alternate universe, enjoy the movie, give it some grace, and I just don't want to be horribly distracted by stuff that's so unrealistic, keeps kind of waking me from that alternate universe to be like, hey, look at this prima donna who got a firearm and has never received 30 minutes of instruction on it. So I'm going to hit them hard for that. So first off, I kind of took notes on my phone during the movie because I'm a nerd and I care about making a good review. So first off, Rotten Tomatoes gave this movie 35%. I think that's generous, and I'll go ahead and give it 35% as well. Entertainment value, I'd give it like a C+ because I wasn't miffed enough to like walk out of the movie. It wasn't like a really bad movie for entertainment quality. For realism, I kind of critique the movie as in the universe that it's created. So if it's a Superman movie, Superman can fly, it's realistic in that universe. But in this one, it's trying to be some specialized elite type team, and that's the narrative it's running. So how realistic is it in that narrative? And I give it a C-. In this pro team, it's like really laughable. All his different skills of like, he's so highly trained and scoring off the charts. Yeah, but he's not. He's kind of awful at everything, except some hand-to-hand stuff he's pretty good at, which is real fun. But every time he touches a gun, I'm like cringing, like, oh, was there no subject matter experts anywhere on set? No one at all. You couldn't have done, and the millions of dollars or however much they spend to make movies, was there no one you could consult to at least have these prima donnas hold a gun properly? It's so distracting. Anyway, was there any notable warrior poets? Those are guys that are kind of living for higher purpose, sacrificially serving, skilled in violence kind of thing. Warrior poets, and I found none. No notable poets. Was it family friendly? No. And did I have any favorite scenes? No, not really, but some of the, hand-to-hand stuff was pretty fun. Kind of my little overall synopsis. It is not generous, but I described the main character as an angry civilian. It's the dude from Maze Runner, the main character from Maze Runner, which I liked enough in Maze Runner. He's an angry civilian with little to no formal training or background. He has a death wish because he's living off the trauma of failing to protect his girlfriend. He has a massive attitude problem with authority, who does not play well with others and will not work well in a team environment. He is highly reckless and completely emotionally unstable. Now, there's this kind of like CIA director chick who's recruiting for this really elite and specialized team, and why she's in charge I can't imagine, because I know she doesn't have a door-kicking background in special operations or anything else like that, but she's deciding who fits perfectly the psychological profile they're looking for. And of everything I know about building or any type of elite team, this kid sucks big time. In no way should he be part of a team. He can't function. And as the movie goes out, it's really very, very obvious that this kid shouldn't be on a team. Could he make a good martyr? Yes, he could. Part of a good team? Absolutely not. That kid sucks. Anyway, it was pure Hollywood. And it was very apparent that they don't understand the training process that it takes to take somebody from 0 to 60, or from A to Z would have been a better way to say it. So this kid, seemingly a nobody, loses his girlfriend on the beach. In a couple years, he's mastered a few different languages, has become a firearms expert, and a general all punch him up kung fu master, and he's a master at surveillance and counter surveillance and all this stuff, just kind of on his own, because he was angry enough and determined enough that somehow that equaled massive deficit in any type of training. So yeah, nice try. I remember my in this the movie had more of a kind of like spook spy, super spy kind of feel to it than it did door kicking special operations. But there was kind of both. And if if you ever watch this movie with like kind of a former spook, they'll have like these deep belly laughs watching this movie. It's a disaster. That's not my background, but I do know enough to know what I don't know. My first surveillance counter surveillance class I ever took, I thought, I'm going to be pretty good at this. And then I was not. I kind of sucked at it. Took another one, and guess what? I still sucked. And man, that stuff, surveillance, counter surveillance, that's hard stuff. Anyway, so it's the martial arts stuff, and there was some gun parts where he gets out on the range, and somebody calls him a lunatic who's going to get himself killed. And I was with the range people. I'm like, yeah, that kid is a lunatic, and he wasn't very good. If you're looking for just some brainless, fun shoot 'em up movie, you can go see this, and you won't walk out like that's the worst thing ever. But if you go in looking for like a deep plot and fall in love with the characters, or you have any type of a background at all, and you want to kind of zone out and just enjoy the movie, you'll constantly be awoken to how painfully unrealistic this specialized assassin really is. So, not so good. But if you enjoy it or have a separate opinion, you're entitled to it, and we can stay friends. Train hard, train smart, and don't look for the American assassin to provide you with either. See you guys.